Hi, I'm Julian. That's me. For many years since I was a child, I've watched wildlife documentaries. Wildlife documentaries made by Derek and Beverly Joubert, and wildlife documentaries narrated by the iconic voice of David Attenborough. Well, now, it was my turn. It was time for me to make my own wildlife documentary. No, I didn't go to the plains of Africa, nor did I go to the jungles of the Amazon rainforest. I filmed my wildlife documentary on my deck in my backyard. I learned 2 lessons my first day of filming. The first, do not film out in the open where the animals can see you. You will spook them. They are deathly afraid of humans. The second, do not film out in the sun all day long. It is hot. You will be baked alive. Let's start my story about life in the yard by looking at 2 yards. First, this one. This yard is well manicured. This is a beautiful yard. No trees, plants, grass. It's well manicured. This is how most people want their yard to look. But this yard has no life. There's no animal life. There's no insect life. There's not even weeds in this yard. It's just grass and plants. It's a beautiful yard though, but like I said, there's no life. This is my yard. As you can see, well, let's say it has some personality. It has branches, trees, weeds, bulb patches, debris, and it's full of life. It has a lot of animal life. It has a lot of insect life. There's even a predator that stalks prey in my backyard. So this is a nice yard. Now, I told you my yard has personality, but my yard also has a predator. And it is not this lion, thank God. But typically when we think about predators, we think about lions and tigers. There is a predator in my backyard. It's not a lion and it is not a tiger, but it is just as impressive as those 2 big cats. This is a lion. What a magnificent beast. Listen at that roar. And here's a tiger. Listen at the tiger roar. Man, these are some impressive animals. The predator in my backyard, well, he's the top predator in my backyard. He's not as big as these 2. Maybe he's not as impressive. Maybe he is. It all depends on your perspective. Look at this young buck. The lion and the tiger, they could make easy prey of him. They could take him down with very little effort. But the predator in my backyard, he'll never be able to take down this deer. No matter how hard he tries, he will not be able to take down this deer, not even in a million years, even though he's the top predator in my backyard. So this deer is safe. He's cautious, but he's safe. But this squirrel here, well, he's at the top of the menu for the predator in my backyard. I guess that's why he's running now. Yeah, he needs to get away. Because if the predator in my backyard sees him, he's toast. Now, who is the predator in my backyard? This hunter. The top predator in my backyard is this guy. Look at those beaming eyes. Just waiting to catch a hapless victim. Yeah, he's waiting. He's waiting to see something. He wants to make a meal of some easy prey. He's impressive. to go on the hunt. Let's see. Let's wait. Oh no. He's taking a nap. Oh man. Some mighty hunter he is. Unimpressive. Unimpressive. But his nap, it couldn't have come too soon for this squirrel. Now he can make his getaway. Yeah. Run for your life, little guy. That predator, that feeble-minded predator, is not even aware of your presence. Look at how impressive this hummingbird is in flight. Now for you to get the full effect, I'm going to slow it down and zoom in. Man, this is a nice beat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be telling you about this hummingbird. As you can see, hummingbirds are magnificent flyers. Flyers. They're acrobatic in flight. They can move in any direction. Up, down, left, right, clockwise, counterclockwise. They have to be the most magnificent flyers there is on this planet. I mean, look at that. Look at how fast the wings were flapping. They are so impressive. Very impressive. I love hummingbirds. I bet their nectar tastes good. Here's another hummingbird. Look at this. And this is regular speed. Look at how fast his wings flap. He's even drinking while he's in flight. You have to be impressed by these birds. You have to. If you're not, something's wrong with you, I guess. Has to be. There's some more nectar too. This is a carpenter bee. Yeah, it looks like a bumblebee, but it's a carpenter bee. The difference is carpenter bees have black butts. Yeah, black butts. Bumblebees have black and yellow stripes on their butt. Carpenter bees also have gray or black wings, whereas the bumblebee have brown wings or orange wings. And it's feeding on weeds in my backyard. So if you didn't have weeds in your yard, you wouldn't be able to see this carpenter bee. Look, I got mixed up. So I guess weeds are good, because it's giving food to this carpenter bee. Now let's look at this thing here. This is called an eyed-click beetle. I've never seen one of these things before in my life. They say it originates in North America and Central America. I've never seen it before. It's kind of shocking that just out of the blue it happened to be on my deck. I'm glad I had the camera in my hand. I was scared to touch it because I didn't know what this thing was capable of doing. But it's pretty big. You can't tell from this video, but it's pretty big. It was about the size of my index finger. I don't know what this thing can do. I don't know if it can fly. I don't know what it can do. I didn't hear it click. It doesn't look like this thing does anything. It doesn't even look like it can fight. And it sure better be able to fight, because I have ants. And them ants are terrible. They are more vicious than that cat. Look. You see that? That used to be a cicada. They devoured him. The only thing left is his wing. I think that eyed-click beetle is next. They're gonna get him. Look at this little spider. He squirted his web from 6 feet on the ground to that leaf. How do I know? Don't ask me these questions. I'm the one making this documentary, not you. I saw him do it. You know what? Man, let's move on. Just know this. That little spider is fantastic. So that's all the life in my yard. Now what about you? Is there any life in your yard? Have you ever even taken the time to go back there and look and see? No, you haven't. Maybe you should. Maybe you should just go around your yard and look to see what kind of life you can find. I'm pretty sure you'll find some nice life. I didn't show you all the life in my yard. I showed you some, just to whet your appetite so you can go check out your yard. And I'm gonna leave you with this clip of these birds eating from this bird feeder. And there's some nice music too. So Next time you walk through your yard to cut the grass, maybe you should just give it a look. I'm out.